Lori, education experts warned lawmakers today that Indiana has a racial disparity when it comes to student discipline. And if it's not corrected, the feds could intervene.
Only fighting stuff when people put their hands on me.
Shawn Young says he'd rather be in school.
The only thing I really do is just talk back to the teachers.
But on a recent school day, he was assigned yard work instead of homework, a punishment from his mother after he was suspended from school for the second time this year.
They always trying to say I'm the problem just because I always get in trouble. Not always, I'm not the problem. Sometimes I am, but not all the time.
The first suspension was for fighting, this time refusing to leave the school office and talking back. His mother says it's an ongoing problem.
The school year that just ended, he had 20 days of suspension, which he wasn't supposed to have over 10 because he has an IEP.
As an African-American student who also receives special education services, experts say Shawn fits the mold for Indiana's racial disparity. And as a ninth grader, statistically, his suspension more than doubles his risk of dropping out.
For a black person or a black student at this school, they're 2.3 times more likely than a white student to be suspended.
That message was reiterated to lawmakers on the Interim Committee on Education. Still, some lawmakers questioned who is to blame, the schools or the students.
Is what percentage of actually obtaining an education does the student and their family bear?
You're saying it shouldn't be the student's fault.
Speakers like Carol Craig warned if the state doesn't adopt a new discipline model, the feds could come knocking.
Then yes, that does lead toward an investigation by the federal government. And of course, that's already happened when there are instances of special education with suspension.
Shawn knows he's in danger of getting kicked out. He tells me he wants to change. So when do the words become actions?
Need to come soon.
Suggested solutions include training more teachers and staff on alternatives to suspension and guiding students towards making better choices or even collecting better data. The vice chair of the committee says this discussion could lead to a bill in the upcoming session. Live in the newsroom tonight, Bennett, Haeberle, 24-Hour News 8.